This might be surprising to some of you, but I went back to stock a little bit on my 2008 Honda Shadow Aero 750 bobber chopper bike, and that's these guys right here. These are the factory foot pegs. And wow, look at all that surface rust, man. Goodness gracious. Oh, this thing's dirty. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Anyway, it turns out these may have been the best solution after all, because I had forward controls on this bike, which put everything kind of sitting about right here. And that was a little bit too much of a stretch for the pegs, and I put floorboards on there with the forward controls, which worked great until we did the bobber thing. I had hard struts with the Springer seat. That threw my geometry all out of whack, especially with the extended front, different handlebars. It's been a whole thing. I think this, though, is going to be it. This is it. We're not fussing with it anymore. And while this is not perfection, this will do. Not saying the floorboards were bad, not saying the forward controls are bad, because I actually bought some decent forward controls. Those were the ones made by Scoot Mods, which basically they were just relocation brackets, kind of just brought everything forward about 4 inches, which was really great for having my feet stretched out. But with the factory pegs, they were just a little bit too much of a stretch, which is why I went with floorboards. And now, of course, we've come full circle. We're back to pegs. Now, this does not mean that this whole bike is going back to stock. No. We have come too far, spent way too much money. We're staying chopper. Because really the whole front end is bolt-on, so we could, in theory, go back to more stock. The rear, with the cut frame, is a little bit more difficult. And then I might lose some cool guy points too, and I need as many of those as I can get my hands on. Just hold them and just put them in my pocket or something. I don't freaking know. You can tell these things aren't scripted because I say stupid stuff like that. And even though I've been riding bikes for like 4.5 years, going back to the factory pegs on this bike is a little bit of a learning curve, because the Shadow here has always been my main bike. This has been my number one. If I'm going to be on a bike cruising around all day, ideally it'd be this one. I'm the most familiar with it. But it's definitely weird because I'm bringing my foot up to a different spot, and then the peg just kind of rides in the heel of my boot, which is kind of how it's supposed to be. But heck, there haven't been pegs on this bike in years, man. We're talking since before the channel started. Like, it's been almost 4 years since this bike has had these pegs on it. And it did feel weird. I've been riding about an hour because I wanted to get used to it before I started talking about it. Give my honest opinion, because you guys know me. I try to be real with you. I'm not out here trying to be somebody I'm not. I'm not out here trying to be Jax Tiller.
And this world.
No, we're not doing that. I am, though, trying to find the nice little middle spot between looking cool and being comfortable, because sometimes those two don't go hand in hand. Of course, then you could also go off of what is the definition of cool. Cool to me may not be cool to you. It's like when I was a kid, I hated getting drug along to the home improvement store. Now it's like, hey, I got 10 minutes. Hey, let's pop into a Home Depot or something. Things that I would not have given a crap about years ago now are like the best thing ever. It's like where I'm living now. When I moved in, we had like the little small blue recycle bins, and then shortly after that, we got the big rolly bins, and oh my gosh, I can put so much stuff in there. It's beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. But getting back to the old pegs down there, they're probably better suited for this bike anyway, because we've been chopped and bobbed for almost, gosh, it's been at least 1.5 years since everything's been, actually probably more than 1.5 years. I've had boards on this thing the whole time, which, they weren't huge. They were the Kuryakin mini Riot floorboards, so they didn't look too out of place, but also at the same time, floorboards on a chopper? Come on, man. But it worked for me, and it's what I liked, so I wasn't really too concerned about it. I care to a point, hence wanting cool guy points. But in reality, who really cares what anybody else thinks? It's my bike. I'm going to modify it the way I want to and then ride it where I want to, when I want to. And I think this is going to be the epitome of comfort here. I just shifted in my seat because, this bobber seat, while it's a good one, it's a blue-collar bobbers, it's still, if you're talking long-term, by long-term, like if I was going to ride this thing for 12 hours, if I was going to leave Central North Carolina right now and roll down to Key West, this is not the bike I would pick to do it on. This is more of my staying local. If I'm going like 2 hours out, that's cool. 2 hours back, that's fine. That's really all she does, She's just not We're not cruising the country on this thing. We could, though. We're not gonna. 750 will do it, but I don't know if I could physically be on this seat that long. But this is definitely mo better. Mo better. It's a good setup. I think I need to adjust my shifter a little bit because it feels like I'm flinging my leg up way too high. Freaking railroad tracks are still fun. Even took the hard struts off, put shocks back on it, and still it's a little much sometimes, I think. Man, I completely forgot what it's like riding with pegs, because I like the floorboards, because I could move my foot around a little bit if I had to. You know, I had plenty of surface area. Pretend this is my foot. Plenty of surface area to work with. But I find I'm moving my feet all the time on the pegs. Well, not like all the time. But like when I go to shift, I move it. Especially when I'm like downshift and I gotta move my whole foot to swing up and hit that thing. But we'll get that dialed in. She'll be all right. But weirdly enough, I think this definitely solves all my problems. I still kind of wish I had those boards, though. I really wish they would have worked in the factory location for the controls. Just the setup wasn't working. Because they do have 3 different adjustable positions, but kind of when it was in the middle, my especially on my left side, my foot kept falling off the back of the board, which just seemed kind of dangerous. In their rearward-most position, when I put my foot down, they were digging into my shins. That didn't really seem logical either. But I think now that we're just back to basics, I think this will probably be the way to go. It just breaks my heart. I hate removing modifications. I hate that. Does not make me happy. And I know I said this is this bike's final form, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I can do to this thing, because I think it's a pretty good looking machine. I think this is a fantastic machine. There's some blue collar bobbers in here. There's some Chopper Supply LLC. There's a couple different manufacturers, some TJ Brutal Customs in here as well. I don't know. I'm just not sure what else there is. Like, we might be all modded out. I don't know, maybe I just need some inspiration. So if you guys have done a modification to your motorcycle that you really, really like, leave it in the comments down below. And if you'd like to see what this bike looks like now, well, not 100% now, it'd be before the pegs and before I put the shocks back on, you can check that video out right here. And as always, y'all be good. See ya.